Did you know that Utah is one of the driest states in the nation? Do you know how much rain Utah gets each year?
Do you know how much water each person in Utah uses in a day?
Can you guess how much of that water goes on your lawn?
Utah's population is increasing. Since 1990, the state has grown by nearly 24%, while as a country, we've grown by only 10%. Utah has more jobs, more businesses, more traffic, and more homes. And as our population grows, we use more water. Recurring drought doesn't help either. Residents along the Wasatch Front use 67% of their culinary water on their yards, and nearly half of that is wasted. It's easy to conserve water by irrigating properly. You can still have a healthy and attractive yard. A lawn watering guide has been developed by the Bureau of Reclamation and the Utah State University Extension. Over the next few minutes, I'll introduce you to the program and show you how you can help save water. I'll also give you some helpful hints on other ways to conserve water in your yard, with a little help.
Hi Kevin, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm ready to save some water.
Super. Let's get started by looking for some obvious problems with this sprinkler system.
Okay.
One thing you can do is make sure that your sprinklers are watering the grass and not the cement.
Like patios and sidewalks.
Exactly.
Now, looks like we've got a problem here.
Yes, that looks like it could be a clogged head.
Now, that causes problems because it doesn't distribute the water evenly, right?
Exactly.
So we need to open this up, find out what's clogging the sprinkler, fix it, so we get a good even spray across the yard.
That's exactly right. Now let's go out here and figure out how long we need to run these sprinklers to irrigate this lawn efficiently.
Okay.
Can we help?
Sure, kids, we could use the help.
Why don't you guys help us put these cups out on the grass? There you go.
Okay. Perfect, that's great. So now the kids have put the cups on the lawn in kind of a grid pattern.
That's right. That's so that we can see how evenly the water is being applied over the entire area.
So now what's our next step?
Well, we're going to run the sprinkler system and see how long it takes to get half an inch of water in these catch cups.
So why a half an inch?
Well, a half an inch of water is what you'd like to apply every time you irrigate, and so we'll turn the system on and see how long that takes.
Okay.
Hey Kevin, what about St. George? That's where my grandma lives.
Yeah, there is a difference, isn't there?
There's definitely a difference. In St. George, your grandma would want to apply 5/8 inch of water each time she irrigates, which is this line right here on the catch cup, instead of half an inch like here.
What else can we do to save water?
You know what? We're going to show you some easy tips.
I think I can help.
Remember, you control your sprinklers, they don't control you. You might need to get the manual out to figure out what start time is, or how long they should water, or which station comes on next. And if you need help, a friend or a neighbor would be glad to help. Did you ever drive down the street and see somebody watering their lawn in the middle of a rainstorm? Well, they make a real simple, inexpensive device. It goes on your roof and hooks into your controller system. And it keeps your controller from coming on in the middle of a rainstorm, and that saves water. And it avoids that common mistake of watering when it's raining. A healthy lawn should be watered deeply and infrequently so the roots go down deep. You can tell how far the water has penetrated by using a screwdriver. As you push it in, the soft, moist soil lets it go down deep, and when it stops, you've hit the drier soil. 6 inches or more is how far the water should penetrate. The higher you leave the grass, the healthier the lawn. When the grass is high, the roots go down deep. And as a rule of thumb, you should leave your grass about 2 or 3 inches high. Here's a question. Do you take the grass clippings away, or do you put them back on the lawn? Actually, if you put them back on the lawn, your lawn is healthier for 2 reasons. One, the clippings act like a mulch and help keep water in the soil. Second, there's all kinds of nutrients in this, and you let it go back, it puts the nutrients in the soil, and you use less fertilizer.
Hey, thanks, Dad. It looks like our catch cups are full. Now, how long did it take to fill these up?
Well, it took about 20 minutes.
Okay, now we know how long it takes. What do we do?
Well, now we're going to be able to use that information to set up an irrigation schedule.
Perfect.
This schedule is for Salt Lake County, but individual schedules for every county in Utah are available through USU extension offices.
Okay.
And you can see that in the beginning of the growing season you're watering less often, but as it gets hotter you water more often, right up through the fall when you start to water less often again because it's much cooler.
You know, I'm going to have to try this in my yard. So you can see, it's easy to save water with a simple evaluation, a few adjustments to your sprinkler system and changes in the way you mow.
And for each unnecessary watering we avoid, we save enough water for 104 showers or 52 baths.
Remember,
If we each save a little, we'll all save a lot.